Sabina Kureshi from Smt.R.S.Kalaria Primary School. Welcome to the class of Environment. Today we will start at chapter number 16 of Std-4th. The name of the chapter is A Busy Month. In this chapter we will learn about different birds, how they make their nest, what type of beak they have and what type of claws they have. So let's start with chapter number 16. Page number 127, chapter 16, A Busy Month. This is in the form of a letter which is written by Gijubai. Bal Mandir, Bhavnagar, 13th April 1936. In the year 1936, in the month of April, this letter is written from Bhavnagar by Gijubai. So let's start. Dear children, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There are no clouds in the sky. The sun is burning hot. What Gijubai is saying? That dear children, this Gijubai is telling these all things to the children. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The time is 3 o'clock and there are no clouds in the sky. As we know, in the afternoon at 3 o'clock there are no clouds and the sun is burning hot. The sparrows, doves and sunbirds have started working in pair as they prepare to make their nest. Some birds like sparrows, dove and sunbirds, they are working in pair and they are preparing their nest. Some of the birds have already made their nest. In some of the nests, the eggs have hatched. Some of the birds have already prepared their nest, and in some of the nests, the eggs have already hatched. Hatch means the babies have come out from the egg. The parent birds are busy feeding the chicks with different kinds of insects and other things. As we know, the chicks means the small birds, baby birds. They are too much small, so they cannot go in search of food. So their parent bird, they are bringing the food, some insects from the outside, and they are feeding their chicks, their babies in the nest. In our courtyard also, there is a baby dove. Courtyard matlab aangan bolte usko. So in their courtyard there is a baby dove. There is another egg in the nest, but it has not hatched yet. There is also one egg in the nest of a dove, but the egg is not hatched. The egg is full. The baby have not come out from the egg. On the way to Gopal Bhai's house, there are many stones along the roadside. Now Gijubai is going to Gopal Bhai's house. So on the way there are many stones. In the space between the stones, an Indian robin has laid its eggs. On the way in between the stones, this Indian robin is a bird which is black in color. So this Indian robin has laid their eggs between these stones. Bachubai showed it to me. I looked through the binoculars. Bachubai showed it to Gijubai, and Gijubai is looking through binoculars. Binoculars matlab दूरबीन हम बोलते हैं इसको. We can see with the eyes. I saw that the nest was made of grass, and the nest of Indian robin was made up of grass. On top there were soft twigs, roots, wool, hair and cotton. On the top of the nest there were wool, cotton, little twigs. Twigs means the small branches. डाली बोलते जिसे हम. That so soft roots were there, then cotton wool like a cotton. So these all things were placed on the top of the nest. This is how the robin makes his nest. In this way, the Indian robin makes his nest. What a soft and cozy home for its cheek. What a soft Indian robin is making a soft and cozy, comfortable home for his chicks. The robin is not like the crow. A crow's nest is made of all kinds of things, even pieces of wire and wood. Indian robin is not making the the nest like of a crow, because a crow is making the nest with the help of wire, wood, twigs, wool, each and everything the crow is using in its nest. I saw a baby bird in the robin's nest. There was a baby robin in the nest. It was sitting with its beak wide open. The beak was wide open. The beak was open as the baby was waiting for the mother to feed him. The mouth was red from inside. Indian robin's baby's mouth was red from inside. In a little while, the robin flew to the nest and put something in the chick's open beak. In a few minutes, that robin bird came over the nest and he put something inside the baby's mouth. Maybe a few some small insects. There might be a small insects. By then it was evening. The robin settled down with its chick. By that time it was the time of evening. At that time the robin bird went to the nest and settled with his chicks. Now, do you know that the quail sings sweetly? Do you know that this bird does not make its own nest? It lays its egg in a crow's nest. The crow hatches them along with its own nest. You seen a quail bird? Quail bird is black in color and it sings very sweetly. And quail bird does not make its own nest. What it does? It keeps its egg in the nest of a crow. A crow makes its nest, but a quail does not make its own nest. A quail bird lays its egg in the nest of a crow. The crow hatches that eggs because the quail and crow both are black in color. So the eggs of the crow and quail, they both are looking same. So a crow thinks that it is the egg of him. क्रो को लगता है कि वो उसी के अंडे, इसलिए वो अंडों को हैच करता है, उसमें से बेबीज बाहर आते हैं फिर. Here we have learned about quail bird. Now let's learn about other birds. There is a small tree nearby. It has a nest hanging from its branch. Now Bijubai is on the way. He is seeing a small tree and a nest is hanging on its branch. Birds are so wonderfully different. All birds are different and their nests are also different, and the place where they make the nest is also different. The crow builds its nest high up on a tree. So first one is the crow. Where the crow makes its nest? The crow makes its nest on high up the tree. On the top of the tree, the crow makes its nest. Second is the dove. The dove makes its nest among the thorns of a cactus plant or a mallee hedge. The dove makes its nest among the thorns of a cactus plant. You can see cactus plant, how the dove makes its nest, and also on the mallee hedge. The sparrow can be found in and around our own house. We can see sparrow everywhere. We are familiar with the word chakli. It is a small bird, so we can see nearby our house also. So it makes its nest anywhere, on the top of a cupboard, behind a mirror, or on a ledge. Sparrow makes its nest on the top of the cupboard, or behind a mirror, or on the ledge. Pigeons also make their nest like this. And the third bird is the pigeon. Pigeon also make the nest like this only. Pigeon, we are familiar with the word kabutar. The same way, pigeon also make the nest like this. Often they make their nest in old or deserted building, and especially in old and deserted building, the pigeon makes their nest. जहाँ पे कोई रहता ना हो, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम से जो बिल्डिंग बंद पड़ी हुई हो, that is deserted building. So in that place, the pigeon makes its nest. The barbet or coppersmith bird can be heard in the summer with its tuk 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 call. Especially in the summer, this barbet or a coppersmith, which we call tuk tuk in Gujarati, so that bird is hearing with the call like tuk 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 in summer season. It makes its nest in a wood, in a tree trunk. It makes its nest in the trunk of a tree. It makes a hole in the trunk of the tree the branch of a small tree or a bush. What the sunbird is doing? Sunbird is making the nest which is hanging on the branch of a tree. The same evening we saw a sunbird's nest and the Gijubai is on the way. The same evening Gijubai saw the sunbird's nest. Can you guess what its nest is made of? Can we guess how they are making their nest? What materials they are using to make their nest? Let's see. The nest has hair, grass, thin twigs, dry leaves, cotton wools, bits of tree bark, pieces of cloth rags and even spider cobwebs. So these all things are used by a sunbird to make its nest. What it is using? It uses hair, grass, then thin twigs. Thin twigs means thin branches of a tree. Then dry leaves, then cotton wool. It also uses some dried leaves. Then cotton wool also it uses a piece of cotton and bits of tree bark. Tree bark means the outer layer of a trunk. So it also uses small pieces of tree bark. Pieces of cloth rags. Cloth rags means the old cloth. So it also uses pieces of some old clothes. And even spiders, cobwebs. And also it uses the webs of a spider. When I looked through the binoculars, I could see a chick in the nest. Binoculars, as I told, doorbin. So Gijubai saw a chick in the nest. It was sitting near the small opening in the nest. And the chick was sitting in the small opening. In the middle of the nest, there is a small opening. So the chick was sitting in that opening of the nest. It was waiting for its mother to bring some food. The baby bird, means the chick, was waiting for its mother to bring some food for him. What else can it do? Just eat and sleep. What is the work of a baby bird? To eat and to sleep. Nothing more. Because a baby bird cannot go in search of a food. So the mother is bringing the food from outside and she is feeding the baby bird. Do you know about the weaver bird? Do you know weaver bird? What type of bird is weaver bird? You have seen the nest of a weaver bird? Let's see how the weaver bird makes its nest and who makes the nest of a weaver bird. The male weaver bird makes beautifully woven nest. The male weaver bird makes the nest. The female weaver bird is not making the nest. Only the male weaver bird is making such a beautiful nest. The female looks at all the nests and chooses the one that she likes the best and decides in which to lay her eggs. And the female weaver birds are seeing all the nests and they are choosing the one which is most beautiful, and in that nest the female weaver bird lays its make a nest, hatch the eggs and raise the chicks safely. All these are tasks for every bird. The work of a bird is not easy. They are also working very hard. They are doing much work in their nest to raise their young ones. So to keep themselves safe, to keep their chicks safe, they are making a nest. And see how the birds still sing with joy and spread their wings and fly freely. And see how they are flying freely. They are too much joyful. How much work they are doing? They are working too much hard. Then also they are flying freely and they are living a joyful life. So this was the letter which was written by Gijubai. So that is all for now. Salam, blessings from your Gijubai. Here Gijubai is ending the letter. In Gijubai's letter, we have learned about bird's nest. Now we will move to our next topic and we will learn about the bird feet. Different birds are having different types of feet depending on their needs. Let's see first picture. This type of feet is used by a bird to swim in water. So, can we give one example for this type of feet? Which bird is having such type of feet? So, that bird is duck. We can see that duck is having such type of feet which helps the duck to swim in water. Next, let's see next picture. Just see the next picture. The next picture here helps the bird to hold the tree branches. So which is that bird which hold the tree branches with its feet? That bird is sparrow. You can see the feet of a sparrow. Sparrow is having such type of feet which helps the sparrow to hold the tree branches. Let's see next picture. Next picture is this type of feet is used by a bird to catch and hold the prey. So which will be that bird which catch and hold the prey? That bird is hawk. The best example for this type of feet is the hawk. Hawk is having such type of feet which helps the hawk to catch and hold the prey. Now next example is the bird which uses its feet to climb the tree. This type of feet is used by a bird to climb the tree. So, which is that bird which climbs the tree? So, that bird is parrot. Parrot is having such type of feet that helps him to climb the tree. Next is this type of foot or feet is having a bird which helps the bird to walk on the land. So which bird walks on the land? So that bird is ostrich. Ostrich is a flightless bird. And ostrich is having such type of feet which helps ostrich to walk on the land. So here we have cleared about birds' feet. We have seen different birds having different feet. So let's start with next topic. Now let's learn about different types of beaks of a bird. So let's start with the first picture. You can see in this picture. ये किसका picture है? पता चल रहा है? So first learn about this beak. This beak is used by a bird to tear and eat meat. तो हमें पता चल गया होगा कि ये beak flesh eating bird की होनी चाहिए. तो flesh eating bird कौन सा होगा? Yes, we can see that bird is a eagle. Eagle की ऐसी beak होगी. So this type of beak is helping the eagle to eat the flesh and meat. Let's see second picture. You can see this beak. It's a long pointed beak. ये beak किस bird की होगी और ये क्या use में आती है? Let's see first the use of this beak. It is used to make holes in wood and tree trunk. So which bird is using such type of beak to make holes in wood and tree trunk? Yes, this bird is woodpecker. Woodpecker की ही ऐसी beak होती है. So next picture is to suck nectar from flower. This type of beak is used by a bird to suck the nectar from flower. कौन सा bird flower से nectar suck करता है? Yes, it is sunbird. Sunbird की mud and shallow water. This bird is having pointed beak. दिख रही है long pointed beak. So this beak is used by a bird to find worms from mud and shallow water. So which will be that bird? That bird is kiwi. Kiwi की ऐसे beak होती है जिससे kiwi worms और insects को mud में से निकाल कर खा सके. Next is this type of beak is used by a bird to break and crush seeds. ऐसी beak कौन सी bird की होगी? Yes, that bird will be pigeon or sparrow. Sparrow और pigeon दोनों की ऐसी beak होती है जो seeds को crush कर सके. Next is this type of beak is helping the bird to cut and eat many kinds of food. Which will be that bird सारे food को एकदम अच्छे से कट करके खा सके. So that bird will be crow. Crow is having such type of beak which helps the crow to cut and eat many kinds of food. So here we have learned much about birds. पहले हमने nest के बारे में देखा, how birds make their nest, where they make their nest. Afterwards we learn about their feet. Then we learn about their what? Beaks. Yes, we have learned much about birds. So now let's move to our next topic. Now let's learn about animal teeth. Different animals are having different type of teeth. So let's learn with first example. First example is of cow. So let's see what type of teeth do cows have. Cows have short front teeth for snipping grass. Cows are having short front teeth for snipping grass. Snipping means to cut the grass into pieces. The teeth on the sides are large and flat for chewing the grass. On the sides, the teeth of cows are large and they are flat so that the cow can chew the grass easily. Second example is of cat. Cats have sharp teeth for tearing and cutting meat. Cats are having sharp pointed teeth so they can tear and cut the meat easily. Cat is eating the flesh. So वो उनके जो pointed teeth होते हैं उससे cat क्या करती है? फाड़ कर खाती है flesh को. So such type of teeth cat is having to help cat to eat the flesh. Third example is of snake. Snakes have sharp curved teeth but they do not chew their prey. Snakes always swallow their food whole. Snakes are also having front curved sharp teeth, but snakes are not losing their teeth. They always swallow their food. वो अपने जो खाना होता है उसको पूरा निगल ही जाता है. वो खाता नहीं है, chew नहीं करता उसके food को. Next example is of